the socials.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Tuesday. Happy New Year. What's up, Retro? Happy New Year to you, bro. Happy New Year to you. Let me say hi to the people as you guys come in. Sorry I'm late. I was on the phone, child. I was on the phone, honey. Let me say hi to the people as you guys come in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Hold on, let me get to the comments. Okay. Hey, Corey. Hey, Carrie. Brown Mama. Cross Country Cruiser. Tracy Wilson. B-Lo. Quake. What's going on? Amber. Hey, Sweet Pea. Tamara. Candy. Ronald. What's going on? Brandon. Ty the CEO. Kenya. What's going on? Lovely 31 Complex. Lady of Virtue. Hey, Brittany Nicole. Fran, Space Cash, Nap Queen, Yana. Hey, boo. What's up, Ebs? Naisha. Hold on. I think I skipped some people. Hold on. Oh, no. Okay. If I missed you, charge it to my head and not my heart. What's up, Montrez, Pinkerbell, Lovely, Nola? Yeah, if I missed you guys, charge it to my head and not my heart. We already almost have 100 people in here. So I hope the likes are matching as you guys are coming in. Do me a favor, hit that like button before you take a seat. Tracy said the bar is open, honey. She said we have 2 for $1, Metropolitan, a sidecar, a strawberry jalapeno mule. Okay. A French 75, and the mocktails is a hunch on the beach since y'all not having sex. You know what, Tracy? I ain't mad at you, child. So listen, come on in and check out the bar. Hey, Mimi, what's up, Mo Will, Cheryl, Dr. Mac? So y'all come on in. Come on in, you guys. I forgot today was Tuesday. So we will be doing Beverly Hills. I just set up the live. I forgot today was Tuesday. I was like, is today Tuesday? It's today Tuesday, child. So I hope that means the week gonna go by fast. If I forgot today was Tuesday and thought it was Monday, usually I think it's the day ahead, not the day behind. So hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. Yes, the upstairs is open. Okay. The lounge. Yana is in charge of the upstairs lounge. Her and Angela handle that. So the lounge is open. So y'all go ahead and get on up there into the lounge, honey. It's open. Okay. Tracy said, Yana and got it open. She got it taken care of up there. Okay. All right. Not doubles. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Y'all cutting up already. We just got in here. Okay. All right. So let's get into the things we do. What's up, Star? Meanwhile, I thought yesterday was Tuesday. I thought yesterday was Tuesday. Okay. Listen, I can't do this with y'all. I knew it was something else I was supposed to be doing, child. You know how you do one thing, you end up doing 3 things that you didn't want to do, and you forgot to do the thing you wanted to do. Okay. So let's get into it. Let me get to my agenda. Let me get to my list for today, honey. Uh-oh. Lord, I'm about to start a fire. Hold on. No, these napkins over here, and the napkins fell, and they almost fell on top of the candle. But I'm right here. I've seen it. But still. Okay. All right. Why does this thing taking so long to load? Oh, this thing gets on my nerves. I want to thank everybody that has already donated to our fundraiser. We have raised $340 of our goal. Remember, the fundraiser is running for 30 days. We are on day number 3. So we can raise $100 a day, you guys. We will definitely meet we'll actually exceed our goal. So our goal is $1,500. So far, we are on pace to meet our goal at the end of 30 days. The money goes to the American Red Cross, and it is 100%. What is going on with this thing? I'm sorry, y'all. It is 100%. Why is it not? I'm sorry. Oh, there it is. I was like, why is it not opening? 100% of what we raise will go to the American Red Cross. YouTube is paying all of the fees. So if you look at the bottom corner, you see the heart. That is the sign to give, the little white heart at the bottom where you would do a super chat or something like that. That is the sign to give. So if you would like to donate to the American Red Cross, and all those donations will go towards the American Red Cross, and of course the focal part of the wildfires that are still burning out of control. It is crazy to me that those fires are still burning, you guys. But let me tell you something. I do have a little bit of a conspiracy theory. I'm gonna put a pin in that. I'm gonna come back to my conspiracy theory. Y'all remind me to come back to my conspiracy theory. Also, I dropped a GoFundMe yesterday in the chat that was for a specific family. I will drop it in the chat again before we get out of here. If you guys want to make a donation directly to a specific family, this is a family. They are okay physically, but they did lose everything. And it is a verified GoFundMe. It's not somebody just trying to scam. So if you guys want to donate to that family, it is a subscribers, a family, a member of a subscribers tribe. So they sent that to me. I told you guys, if you know specific people, to send me that information. So if we want to go directly, to a specific family, we can. So I will definitely drop that as well. Okay. So that is how we, the tribe, are giving back. And again, I know everybody isn't in a position to give, and some people don't want to give. So I don't want anybody to feel pressured to do that. We are just doing this as our way of giving back, something for those of us that don't live in the area. We cannot physically volunteer or physically drop anything off. It's just something, because a lot of us feel hopeless on this side of the country as we see homes after homes burning and neighborhoods after neighborhoods destroyed. So, yeah. All right. Hold on. In the world? Oh, here it is right here. Okay. Child. Ooh, I know y'all get sick of me saying the same thing over and over again. But I gotta call my computer guy. I'm gonna call him this weekend and be like, hey, I just need you to come clean this up, vacuum it out, do whatever needs to happen. It's clearly, and I tried to do my cookies and it will not let me do it. So I don't know. I looked at the videos. Abby sent me a video. I tried to follow the directions. It ain't there. So that might be part of the problem, is that I can't clean my cookies. But moving right along. G. Smith said, wasn't this started in a prominent Black area? I don't know. I mean, there are multiple fires. So there are multiple fires burning in multiple places. So it wasn't, to my understanding, and I could be wrong, G. Smith, but to my understanding, it isn't just one fire. There's multiple fires. So I can't say yes or no, what have you. All right, let's get the little stuff out the way. I'm going to write this down here, conspiracy theory on fire, so I don't forget to say it. Conspiracy theory on fires. Okay. Just to, hold on, let me do that. Okay. Quick bits. Congratulations to Brandy. She is getting her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. You know, is it me or I feel like we just giving these things away now? I know you can pay for them. I got all of that. But it still seemed like there used to be more of a criteria. And I'm not saying Brandy doesn't deserve her flowers. Don't nobody turn it into that. But it just seems like over the last couple of years, a whole lot of people been getting stars. And I'm not saying people that don't necessarily deserve them, but I honestly felt like once upon a time, it was a lot harder to get a star. I thought one of the criteria was that you still had to be alive, but that doesn't seem to be a criteria anymore. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It really just seems like now it's just like if you have the money, you can have one. It doesn't seem like it matters what I don't know. But again, I'm not taking nothing away from Brandy, but it just really seems like over the last couple of years, it just seems like a little bit of everybody is getting a star. And I'm just like, but why? But why? Okay. I would have thought she would have had one. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not saying Brandy doesn't deserve one. I'm just saying it just seems like, they've been a lot more prominent. But congratulations to you, girl. Congratulations to you. What I told you guys yesterday has been confirmed. Chad, Ochocinco Johnson, and Shannon Sharpe, they were trolling yesterday. They absolutely were trolling. They did start their podcast last night addressing it, and they kind of let it go on for about 10 minutes before they finally said, "Look, y'all, we're trolling. It's all good. I'm supporting this." And actually, Sherelle was actually with Ochocinco. He said, "We ain't back together." But the fact that they could be in the same space and be laughing and make a joke out of everything tells me that they're in a much better space, and maybe they are on the road to reconciliation. Listen, if you like it, I love it. Girl, I can't tell you who to be with, who not to be with, who to like, who not to like. Girl, if you like it, I love it. Still waiting on your Teespring. What? Okay, because I sent out a t-shirt for somebody who won the 12 days of Christmas. I sent a t-shirt to somebody. So let me check with Teespring and find out what the delay is. I apologize that you haven't got it. I mean, I don't have anything to do with Teespring, but I apologize that you haven't gotten it. Let me check. I'm going to have to check with Teespring and find out what the delay is, honey. Because it ain't, trust me, it ain't because I'm selling that many t-shirts. I promise you that. Maybe Teespring is selling a lot of t-shirts, but some people have bought them and I appreciate the support, but it ain't like I'm selling 50,000 t-shirts and they behind. So I'm going to find out. I didn't realize you were still waiting on your t-shirt. So I'm going to have to check on that. Abita said, I know promo when I see it. Yeah, I said the same thing. I was like, y'all, they trolling. But before they said they were trolling, what Ocho said is exactly what I said. He said, listen, you don't need to give my permission, but I would have appreciated a phone call. I would have appreciated a heads up, But moving right along, they were trolling. It's all in fun. It, like you said, they promoting. It was cute. I thought it was cute. I didn't think it was a big deal. I thought it was cute. All right. Let me see what else we have here. The Weeknd. Do I want to say that? Because that's going to take me into. Yeah, I guess so. So the Weeknd says that that he is postponing his album and he is canceling his Rose Bowl concert because of the fires. So okay, girl. That's great. Which of course rolls us into Beyonce. Now, Beyonce told y'all, and I say y'all because y'all know I don't care. Beyonce told y'all 2 weeks ago that she was going to make this big announcement today. And y'all been waiting. When I say y'all, I'm talking about the Beehive. Y'all been waiting on this announcement. Now, they've been saying that it's a tour. They've been saying it's going to be a world tour. Some people thought that she was going to drop the visuals. Some people thought that y'all was going to get Act 3, right? Y'all have really been waiting. And again, when I say y'all, I'm talking about the Beehive. That's who I'm talking about. So if I'm not talking to, if you ain't one of the people, then I ain't talking to you. But I'm talking about the Hive, right? Y'all, what's up, Ray Bishop? Hey, Sabra. Hey, boo. Y'all been waiting on this announcement. So today y'all woke up and y'all little feelings was hurt. Y'all was hurt. Y'all was in y'all fifis. And y'all woke up to finding out. Well, because some people not in the Beehive and they still want to know. I be the Hey, Toby. Hey, boo. Beyonce said that she is going to postpone this big announcement out of respect for the fires. And there has been mixed response. I honestly feel like this is a situation for Beyonce where you damned if you do and you damned if you don't. Had she made this big announcement, y'all know somebody was going to say she's being insensitive to what's going on and people are lost their homes and she wants people to buy tickets for this or blah, blah. Baby, she was damned if she do and she was damned if she don't. Now, I personally don't give a damn, okay? But what I did find out right before I went live, some people said that they are signed up to this service that lets you know when concerts about to happen and that they got alerts about a concert in Chicago in September of 2025, which is leading people to believe that she was going to make an announcement about a tour, Now, not woke up to this, but I saw this right before I went live. This is a website. And allegedly this is saying that there's supposed to be a tour, Soldier Field, Chicago, September the 12th of 2025. So that's making a lot of people feel like the announcement was going to be a tour because this is a stadium. It's in the summertime. That's what the people thought. Now, here's what I find interesting. And I'm not saying these people are lying. And I'm not saying it's true or it's not true. I told y'all, I was told it's a residency. I'm going to stick with a residency until I can't stick with the residency because I have no reason to change my mind until an announcement is made to say differently. Okay? But here's what I find interesting. Only these 3 people got an alert. Out of the hundreds of thousands of people that are probably signed up to this service to let them know when tours are happening, only 3 people got because only 3 people said it's. I mean, it might be more, but 3 people been posted. Only 3 people got their alert. They said, "Oh my gosh, they must have made a mistake and forgot to take it off. They forgot to change it." Just for you? Again, I don't know, y'all. I don't know what it is. I can't say what it is. I can't say what it isn't. Now, I can't tell y'all what I was told. Y'all want to know what I was told? Because I don't know if it's true or not, but y'all want to know what I was told. Paris arena workers have already confirmed the Queen is coming. Okay, well, Xavier said that the people down to the Paris and already confirmed that Beyonce coming to Paris. Now, that's what Xavier done said. He said they already confirmed that the Queen is coming. Well, when is she supposed to be in Paris? When it's supposed to happen, Xavier? When she's supposed to be down to the Paris? Maybe she is going on a world tour. Like I said, I'm just telling y'all what I was told. And I'm going to stick with it until I don't have a reason not to. And I told y'all, if it come out that I was wrong and that my information was wrong, I don't have no problem coming down here saying that. They said she had 3 dates lined up in April. Now, I don't believe that. That is way too soon. You think April? Then again, with Beyonce, child, she might have been practicing since last year. She might have been rehearsing since last year. So I can't say it's too soon, child. She might have been doing rehearsals for the last 2 years, child. I don't know. I personally think she's upset about Jay-Z and use this as an opportunity to back out. I need the dates to start in the summer. Well, this is what I was told. Let me tell y'all what I was told. And again, y'all don't have to believe it. Take it for what it is. But this is what I was told. I was told that the postponement has more to do with a certain husband that's dealing with some legal issues right now than the fires. That's what I was told. Now, that's what I was told. I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. I was told that the postponement have more to do with a certain husband that's got some legal issues right now than the fires. Now, I don't know it to be true, y'all, because I don't know these people. I don't know these people. But I'm just telling you what I was told. Just telling you what I was told. Now, I don't know it to be true. I don't know it to be true. Okay? I'm just telling you what I was told. If it was about Jay-Z, she wouldn't have made the announcement. Huh? I'm not sure what you mean. Not surprised. 2025 is the year of justice. She's definitely trying to get the income. Well, one thing I will say, she usually does announce around this time. She does get y'all income tax checks. She does usually make the announcement around that time. Now, you're right. But usually, well, no, I guess it's about right. So, again, I think she's only pushing it back for a few days. I don't think it's going to be an extended thing. I think she'll push it back maybe a week or so, and then she'll put it out there, child. She can take my taxes. It's not like I get a lot back anyway. Child, I don't get none back even more. I don't get a whole lot back either. She knew about his legal issues before she teased the announcement. I don't believe that one. But I think they thought they was going to be able to get that case thrown out. Remember, his attorney filed for this case to get thrown out, and the judge was like, you don't run nothing over here, sir. We're going to follow a process. Remember, they had filed to dismiss, and I think they probably thought that the case would have been dismissed by now, and it hasn't been. That's what I think. But I hear what you're saying, Kimberly. I hear what you're saying. Now that I believe, because she ain't postponed nothing when the hurricane messed stuff up. I'm just saying, what hurricane? And the tickets for the last tour were actually pretty decently priced. I got some really close tickets. I heard a lot of people that got decent tickets for Renaissance. I think the people who jumped out early, I think the resellers that jumped out early and the bots spent a lot of money. But I heard a lot of people who waited to the last minute or who traveled outside of where they lived. I know a lot. When I say a lot, I'm saying relatively, but I know a few people in my world that actually went to Renaissance and had decent prices and decent seats. What hurricanes are y'all talking about? Because they have hurricanes every year, Xavier. So I'm not sure what well, what's considered decent price? I don't know. That's relative to you. I can't. I'm not saying that to be funny. I think that's relative to what you're willing to pay. But when I say decent price, I think when the tickets first dropped, the tickets were like, $600-700, and I think that people were able to get tickets for $200 or $300. So I was 4 rows back, and I got 2 tickets for about $350. Yeah. So again, it's relative to what you're willing to pay. I mean, how much did I pay for Janet? I think we paid like $2 something for Janet. I think. Yeah. I don't remember exactly, but yeah. So, but again, it's relative to what you're willing to pay for a concert. Some people, I paid $80 for Formation and ended up behind the Beehive. Yeah, but ticket prices are a lot more than they used to be. Because again, pre-pandemic, I had Janet Jackson tickets when she was supposed to come to that tour before the pandemic. I had tickets. I paid $120, and I was in the 100 section. 2 years later, when she came back around, those same tickets were over double that. Those same seats, those same 100 section tickets were double that. So post-pandemic, ticket prices are ridiculous. And just like anything else, once people start paying, like it's one thing if they overprice something and people don't spend that money, then they know they have to lower it. But once people pay those prices, they're not going to go back down. Yeah, and it depends on the artist, because like my group of friends, they wanted to go see Ursha, and I wasn't willing to pay. I was like, y'all go ahead, like I don't have to go, right? Like y'all go, y'all have a good time, because I ain't going to see Ursha, not for the prices that they were, not for them prices. I wasn't. Just like New Edition, child, I didn't see New Edition is the very first concert I've ever been to, and I've probably seen New Edition in concert every variation of New Edition I have seen, and I've seen multiple times, right? I've seen every version of New Edition, BBD. Bobby Brown, Ralph Tresvant and Bobby Brown, Johnny Gill and Ralph Tresvant. Like I have seen every version of New Edition. And when I saw them tickets for Vegas, I was like, I'm good. Because I was like, I'm not paying that kind of money for New Edition's residency and still have to buy a plane ticket and still have to get a hotel room. Yeah, I'm good. But moving right along. I know the Jazz Fest and Essence tickets are going to be sky high. Probably. I paid $25 for Janet Jackson tickets last year. They were lawn seats. Oh, wow. Not $25. Okay. So again, me personally, I think that when she makes the announcement, she's not gonna. I think when she rolls it out, she's not gonna make another announcement. It's just gonna drop. She's gonna do one of her middle of the night drops. So just be ready. Just be ready. I do not think she's gonna announce when she's gonna announce it. I think it's just gonna drop. And when it drops, again, it does seem like it's going to be a world tour. It seems like a lot of people, it seems like it's going to be a world tour. But again, oh Lord, there he go. But again, I have no reason to change what I said until somebody tells me. Until I hear something different from Beyonce, child. I don't have no reason to think nothing different until I hear something different, honey. Okay? All right. Okay, moving right along. Let's see what's up in next. And you supposed to be calling me? What was I supposed to be calling you? China, nobody doing this with you, Markel. Markel will be the main one running around these United States, going to all the Beyonce, all the Beyonce stops. That'll be Markel Logan. What that Amex card looking like, Markel? Hey, Miss D. I said Miss D. I was reading your thing. What's it, Miss Bay? Miss Bay. Hey, D. What's up, boo? Congratulations again, nephew. All right. Let's see. Where do we want to go next? Let's talk about Allison Holker and her NDA with Twitch. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this is where I'm about to lead a group chat. The only reason why I'm even coming back around and talking about this again is because the whole NDA of it all is out there. So we talked last week about Twitch's wife, Allison Holker. This all started because she wrote a book, and then of course, with the book comes press. So she did a People Magazine article, and y'all know how People Magazine does. Well, not just People Magazine, all of these articles, they find the salaciousness and they put that out. So one of the things they put out was, I didn't find out until after he was dead. I found a box full of drugs, yada, yada, yada. When even though his autopsy states that he didn't have any drugs or alcohol in his system, which means he couldn't have been an addict when he died. So why was it necessary to bring up the fact that you found a box full of drugs in the back of his closet? Don't know, whatever. Well, this started a whole firestorm of people being very upset that she would say that and put his legacy out there like that, right? As a result, everybody just started talking. Everybody just started talking now. Everybody just started talking. And today, one of the things they said was that she made his family sign an NDA to attend his own funeral. His friend dropped voice notes of the two of them talking on the phone, where she does admit to the NDA, but she said basically that's what Twitch would have wanted, because there have been other situations where he made his family sign NDAs, like I guess parties or events where he made people sign NDAs. And so she didn't feel like it was an issue because he made his own family sign NDAs when he was alive, and that's what he would have wanted. As a result, I guess somebody that leaked the NDA. Because now we find out that the NDA wasn't just about people not violating him at his funeral by posting pictures of him in his coffin or things like that. The NDA also precluded his family from benefiting financially off of his story. So his family couldn't write a book like she did. His family couldn't do interviews and get paid for interviews like she did. His family wouldn't have been able to put out anything as it relates to Twitch. And if they did gain monetarily, all proceeds were to go to her. That is what the NDA says. To me, because there's a part of me that understood her making people coming to his funeral sign a paper saying, hey, we're not going to violate this space. But to say his mother doesn't have a right to tell her story, his brother doesn't have a right to tell his story, his children wouldn't have a right to tell their story without it going to the family, without it going to the wife, that is a problem. What's up, Cheeks? What's up, boo? Thank you, my love. Well, I would say they signed under duress because, you're telling me I can't go to my own son's funeral if I don't sign this? And at the end of the day, she's his next of kin. The wife is the next of kin. So she has every right to do that. Like, let's not act like she wasn't within her right to do it. Now, does it not sit well with people? Sure. Does it not look good? Sure. But she had a right to do it. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I listened to a lot of that phone call that the friend leaked. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I wasn't mad about some of the stuff she was saying. As a matter of fact, if y'all listen, when I say y'all, I mean the people who are so ready to be mad at this lady. If y'all listen to a lot of what she was saying, to me, it puts things in perspective. For example, one of the accusations is that she has not allowed the family to see the kids. But if you hear on the phone call when the friend asked her, well, are you going to let his mom, he called the mom by name, see the kids? She was like, I'm not stopping her from seeing those kids. Well, they haven't talked to her. She said she can call them whenever she wants. I'm not stopping her from talking to her grandkids. I'm not stopping her from seeing her grandkids. So then I guess her answer wasn't what he wanted. So then he said, well, she wants more. She wants to see them more. She wants to talk to them more. And her response, which I don't necessarily disagree with her response was, she sees them as much now as she did when Twitch was alive. And it's not my responsibility to basically make them see them more than they did before. Like, she's like, I'm not stopping anything. They didn't see their grandmother a lot when Twitch was alive. So their relationship hasn't changed. They're available. If she wants to see them, she can see them. If she wants to call them, she can call them. I'm not stopping that. But it sounds like they want this woman to go out of her way to bring the kids to the mom or set up special play dates or whatever. And she was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Now, again, everybody has a right to feel about that the way they feel about that. But it sounds to me like they didn't have the best relationship when Twitch was alive. Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. Now, I still side-eye Miss Allison about some stuff. Like I said, I still side-eye her about some stuff. But some of this stuff, y'all, when I listened to that phone call with the friend, I wasn't mad about some of what this woman was saying. I mean, Now, again, do I think she could go out of her way? You know what I'm saying? Sure. But I don't think that makes her a monster or a horrible person for her to be like, look, this was the relationship when he died. This is the relationship now. I don't know, y'all. So, I mean, yeah, y'all can go over to Mims. He did an interview with a friend. And I'll be honest, even with me listening to the interview with Mims, I just was like, again, do I think this woman may have some shit with her? Yes, I do. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't saying she all right and they all wrong, but I'm not saying they all right and she all wrong either. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Do I think she got some shit with her? I do. But the flip side is, and I'm gonna put this in the category, the same category as I'm putting what we talked about a few minutes ago. Chad, Ochocinco, and Cardi B. Girl, you chose them. Like, he chose her. That was his wife. They were married. They had kids together. I'm not saying everything was all right. Child, most relationships are not perfect. Most relationships, you know, they are what they are. Clearly, he was dealing with some sort of mental issues. I don't want to say mental illness, but some sort of mental issues that he thought taking his own life was the fix. He had a wife, he had kids, he had family, and he felt like not being here any longer was the decision. So clearly he was struggling with some things mentally. I ain't saying she all wrong. I ain't saying she all right. But I don't know. I think they really trying to make this woman out to be a horrible, horrible person. And I don't know. I don't know if she's the monster they're making her out to be. Do I think that some of the things she did as it relates to this book, I wouldn't have made that decision? Yes. You know, so that's my 2 cents on that, child. Now, I brought up Cardi B. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on Cardi B. Cardi B is now dropping, I guess, receipts about Offset and how horrible of a dad Offset is and da-da-da-da-da. Girl, you chose him. He yours. Not only did you choose him, you chose to have not 1, not 2, but 3 babies by him. You chose to continuously go back after he showed you who he was. You knew he was a cheater. You knew you knew all them things. And now you're mad because you said he didn't buy your kids nothing for Christmas. I have a question. Cardi, I got a question. Hey, right here. Come here, girl. Come here, boo. Here's my question for you, Cardi. Did he buy the kids Christmas gifts when y'all were happily married? Or did you buy the Christmas gifts and put his name on them? I'm just saying. Did he buy Christmas gifts when y'all were together? Or did you buy all the Christmas gifts and put his name on them? That's all I'm saying. So now you expect him to do something in y'all's divorce that he didn't do when y'all was together. I'm just saying. Moving right along. Again, I'm not spending a whole lot of time on that, but I brought up Cardi's name, so I just want to let y'all know why. I want to let y'all know why I brought it up. Like, I want y'all to know in what capacity why Cardi came up. That's it. Other than that, we are moving right along. She wasn't even on my list because I'm not dealing with her. Y'all know I love me some Cardi, but when it comes to Cardi and this man, I don't care. You chose him. You chose him. You. Mm-hmm. You, girl. All right, moving right along. Melly said, "Take us out the group chat, girl. You a member? Drop your link. Drop your emoji. Take us out the group chat, girl. Drop your emoji, honey. My kids are grown and my husband ain't bought my kids one present. He gave money. That's all. I mean, let me tell y'all something. My mama told me once upon a time. My mother was like, girl, if your daddy, this was back in the day when people used to actually go to the bank and take care of business at the bank. My mama told me once upon a time, she said, girl, if your daddy ever go down to the bank and signs anything, he going to jail. Because the bank don't know his signature. The bank know mine. So I mean, like, that's what people do. You know what I'm saying? That's what people do in the that's what they do, honey. That's what the married couples do, honey. All right, we have a couple of shit we did not ask for. We haven't done this in a while. We have not done this in a while. We actually have two shit we did not ask for. Now, if you are new here, we have 273 people in the chat. If you are new here, you may not know what this segment is because we haven't done it in a while. So the segment goes as follows. I am going to present to you something. Usually it's a food or a movie or a show or something to that effect. And I'm going to ask you, did you ask for this? Now, if you are a member, you have your emojis. You have the yes, you have the no, you have the hell no. But if you are not a member, you can still play the game. You can still play the game. And the game goes like this. If it is something that you would ask for, put a 1 in the chat. If it is something you would not ask for, put a 2 on the chat. And if it's just an absolute hell no, go on and put that in the chat too. Okay? Moving right along. Okay, moving right along. Now, we actually have 2 today. Okay, the first one is as follows. Hold on, let me get to it. Okay, the first one is as follows. Cheetos Puffs are bringing back pizza-flavored Cheetos after 20 years. Damn, 20 years? I don't remember. Where's my phone? Sorry, y'all. I don't remember this being a thing 20 years ago because I probably wouldn't have bought it. But pizza Cheetos. Y'all want some? Y'all want some pizza Cheetos? So 1 for a yes, it's a 2 for a no, and it's a 3 for a hell no. Okay, I see a lot of no's. Wow. Okay, I see a few yeses. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I would not seek these out. I would not go out of my way for these. However, if I rolled up on one, you know, like if I was at a party and somebody had these, I might put a little bit on my plate just to see what it was. Right now, I'm not going to get them. Okay. But if I'm somewhere where they are presented, I might. So I'm saying. Miss Gigi said, my taste buds are too advanced for that. I don't remember the first time around either, C Golden. I feel like it might not have been available everywhere. Because I don't even remember that. I don't remember it at all, honey. I don't remember it at all. Okay, so no, y'all wouldn't want that? Okay, all right. It looks like the majority of y'all are saying no. A few of y'all said yes. A few of y'all said y'all would check it out, but it looks like the majority of y'all are saying no. Okay. All right. All right. Cheetos are already cheesy. What flavor would they add? Yeah, I guess pepperoni. Yeah, I've seen pizza flavor Pringles. I don't want them either. Not the chicken and waffle Lays. Ooh, I don't know if I would. Ooh. Ugh. Yeah, me too, sure. I wouldn't buy, but if it's somewhere and I could just pick me up 1 or 2, I would. All right, now this second one is a little different for us. And it's really for the nostalgic people. This is for my nostalgic people. This is for my people who were kids in the 80s. Okay, if you were kids in the 80s, this is for you. Okay. As you all know, about a year ago, they finally closed the last Blockbuster, which actually was in Alaska. I guess people in Alaska still were renting DVDs and stuff. I don't know. But they just closed the last Blockbuster. But it seems as though the company, the Blockbuster company, they have actually filed a trademark to come back as a nightclub, a bar, a restaurant, amusement park. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to do all of those things, but they filed the trademark to be able to market it. So it sounds like they're getting ready to start like some nostalgia type situations. I feel like they're going to probably do maybe a bar or a restaurant more so. I don't see them doing a whole amusement park based around the 80s. But I could definitely see a restaurant or a bar that has that whole nostalgic situation going on, right? Called Blockbuster, and it's like you're walking into a Blockbuster from back in the day, and you know everything 80s. So what do you guys think? Is that something you would do? Like, again, don't know if I go out of my way to drive to a Blockbuster's restaurant, but if one opens up in my area, I could try it out, right? Kate, see, I would go. I would definitely check it out. Now, again, I'm not driving nowhere crazy, but I would check it out. Because, again, I remember on Friday after school going to Blockbuster, hoping that the movie you want is still there and everybody ain't checking out already. Child, I remember having to pay them fees for not rewinding. Y'all know that was the biggest scam. They used to make us pay not to rewind the damn video. Who cares? Who cares that you didn't rewind the video? But I remember having to make sure all the videos was rewound before we went back, took it back to the Blockbuster, honey. I remember that. I see a lot of ones, so y'all must be in my age group, because I see a lot of ones. I see a lot of people saying, yeah, I would do, yes, be kind, rewind. I remember that sticker back. Baby, I remember one time, baby, I had to fight with Blockbuster, because I remember one time I took the wrong movie back. It was I had put the wrong movie in the case. And I really didn't do it on purpose. Baby, they tried to charge me for that movie. I said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. The movie right here. I just forgot to put it. I put the wrong one in the case. Like, I don't know how I got mixed up. But you gonna stop playing with me? I didn't even know until they sent me a bill for like $45. First of all, this video didn't cost no damn $45. Let's start there and work our way back. Okay. But yeah, I had to, they were like, well, we lost money because we couldn't rent it out. I said, you ain't lose $45. Okay. Really, B, did you ever do the Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity Lay's potato? I did not. I don't do the Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity for real, so I don't know. Ronald said I would have to see the menu. What Blockbuster should be doing is starting a streaming service akin to Netflix. I think that horse is out the gate. I think Netflix. I think that horse is out the gate. I live next door to one. I recall you need a utility bill in your name just to get a car. For real? I didn't remember that. Maybe though. I remember waiting for Sons of Anarchy at Blockbuster. Baby. None of my cousins used to steal the video games. What happened to Redbox? I guess people stopped using it. I never did use Redbox. Tired of CEO said they worked at 2 different ones. Okay, then. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I never paid attention to Redbox because I never used Redbox. Baby, I've been using Netflix since you only could get 1 DVD at a time. And then I remember they went from 1 DVD to 3 DVDs. And then I think they went from 3 DVDs to 5 DVDs. And after that, I think is when they started streaming. Baby, that's how long I've been subscribed to Netflix. Netflix, baby, the one regret but one of the regrets I had, baby, I should have bought me some stock in Netflix. Because I've been subscribed to Netflix since you could only get 1 DVD at a time. And I remember being so mad, like you would get to the end of, like, especially when you were trying to binge, like a TV show and you had to send it back and wait for the next one to come. And remember, you would set your queue up so they would automatically know which DVD to send you next. Baby, I used to love coming home and getting that little red in my mailbox, that little red DVD. Child. Netflix was the shit, baby. And that's how long I've been doing it. We are old. Shall we? Oh, honey, we are old. Okay, let's get into it. So, I want all my members to drop their 92%er emoji in the chat, please. I would like all of my members to drop their 92%er emoji in the chat, please. I remember the Q being excited too, because it was like, oh, what's next? What's next? What's next? Drop it, honey. Drop that 92% in the chat. All my members, y'all drop that 92%. Yeah, Yvette said, is that how Netflix started? Yeah, Yvette, how old are you, boo? So here's the thing. It was reported today. I'm going to try to get through this without doing a bunch of laughing. It was reported today. Michelle Obama said, I ain't going. Michelle Obama said, I ain't going. And I'm not giving you no excuse as to why I'm not going. She didn't go to Jimmy Carter's funeral last week. And I don't think it was out of disrespect to Jimmy Carter. I think it was her not wanting to do that, right? I really think Michelle was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to sit next to him. I don't want to have to deal with him. I don't want to do that. Okay? Michelle said, I'm not going. Okay? Now, Barack, I know you have to go. You the former president. You got to do that bullshit. But I'm not going. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, Michelle Obama, her people announced today that Michelle Obama will not be at the inauguration on Monday. And probably we know only because that her name probably isn't on the paperwork for the clearances and all of that, and somebody said something. That's probably the only reason why we know her ass ain't coming. Okay, but she said we ain't going. Yeah, W gonna be mad because that's her boo. W was looking for her at the funeral. W was mad she wasn't at the funeral. But Michelle said, I'm not going. Don't look for me. Don't ask about me. I'm telling you now so there'll be no misunderstandings. Because y'all was looking for me at Jimmy Carter funeral. But this way, y'all don't have to look at me because I'm not going. I'm not going to be there. Right, he got Starburst waiting on her. That's his boo right there. I think the two of them are hilarious. First of all, I think now that George W. Bush ain't my president no more, I find him fucking hilarious. Plus, her birthday is this Friday. Right, she got other shit to do. She gonna be hanging out in Hawaii with Gail and Oprah and her other friends. She ain't got time for this bullshit. But this what y'all might not know. And maybe y'all do. But this what y'all might not know. Y'all know who else say I'm not here for the bullshit? Kamala Harris said, I'm not here for it either. Kamala Harris said she will not invite JD Vance and his wife to the vice president's house and give them a tour. She said, I'm not doing it. He can figure out where the fucking sugar is when he get here next week. She said, I'm not giving him no tour. It's a house. It got bathrooms, a living room, a dining room, a upstairs, a downstairs, a driveway, a backyard, a basement, a kitchen. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Kamala Harris said, I'm not giving him a tour. I'm not showing him shit. He said I was trash, so he can figure out where the trash go. He'll be here next week. I ain't doing it. But here's the thing, y'all. I'm finally glad that some people are saying, look, there is a place for civility, but enough is enough. Enough is enough. There's a place for civility, and I'm all here for civility, but enough is enough. You don't get to cross lines and be disrespectful and call me out my name, and then I have to be the bigger person. Sorry, not sorry. It's a tour of the house. It's a courtesy. He can figure out where the fucking spoons go. Deuces. Moving right along. Exactly. They do it all the time on the other side. That's why I'm glad that somebody is like, yeah, we ain't doing that. Ain't doing it. No, not doing it. JD Vance hasn't lived in the JD Vance hasn't lived at the vice president's house. He has not lived. Why y'all keep saying JD Vance lived at the vice? JD Vance ain't been vice president before. Why y'all keep saying that? What'd you say? She got Founders Day coming up. She ain't got time. Okay. Yeah, Pence was the former vice president, y'all. JD Vance, now he might have been there before. I mean, I'm sure he's visited, but he ain't lived there before. Right. I think y'all are misspeaking in the chat. Y'all are talking about Trump. Trump never lived in the vice president's house. He lived in the White House. Listen, y'all. Now look. We're not going to conflate stuff. We're not going to blend stuff. They do not live in the same place. Donald Trump has never been vice president. Donald Trump was the president. He lived at the White House. He has never lived where the vice president lives. The vice president lives in a totally different place. It is not the same house. Now, come on, y'all. I know we like to throw them all together, but we can't. We're not going to do that. Okay? It's not the same house. It's two different places. Work with me, people. You ain't got to care. I'm just correcting the people that said it wrong. That's all. Bab said y'all about to make me give y'all the attention. I don't know. Child. Trump lived in New York and Florida. He passed by the White House. Well, that's true too. Are the houses on the same block? Absolutely not. No, they're not on the same block. No, they're not that far from the president's house is not. I mean, the vice president's house is not that far from the White House, but no, it's not on the same block. No. There is a vice. Yes, there is a vice president. Yes, y'all. There is an official vice president's residency. Absolutely. Yes. I forgot what it's called. Hold on. Let me Google it. Yeah, there's an official vice president's residency. Absolutely, there is. It wasn't always, though. Number One Observatory. That's what it's called. Number One Observatory. And it's near the U.S. Naval Observatory. Yeah. There you go. Thank you, Andrew. The Naval Observatory. Yes. Yes, there is an official residency of the vice president. Absolutely. It's the Naval Observatory. Yes. Thank you. Melania already told y'all she's not living at the White House. Thank you. Thank you, cousin. Yeah. Melania then already told y'all she's not living there. She already said she's not living at the vice president's house. I mean, at the White House. She told y'all she's going to be in New York. So don't look for her because she's not going to be there. Can you visit it like the White House? I don't know. That's a good question. I've never tried to go to the vice president's house. I don't know. That's a good question. I've been to the White House, but I've never even thought about visiting the vice president's house. Huh. Interesting. Good question. I don't know the answer, though. I guess you can. They probably have tours, but who the hell goes to the... Y'all didn't even know there was a vice president's house until 5 minutes ago. Now y'all want to go visit. Y'all didn't even know he had a house. Now y'all want to go visit. Child. People that live in the DMV and get DC news are very familiar with the vice. Yeah, I mean, and if you go up in that area, yeah. I read that Bannon is going to stay at Trump Tower. Yeah, I don't think either one of them are going to be living here. Melania already said she wasn't going to be living here. Google said it ain't open to the public. That's about right. Mondale was the first vice president to live there. That's about right. Dang, I didn't realize it was that. Damn. So it wasn't until the 80s? Wait a minute. Hold on. When was Walter Mondale? Wait a minute. Hold on. I didn't realize. Now that I did not know. I knew it wasn't recent, but I didn't know it was 19. You said 1974, then that wasn't Walter Mondale. I don't think Walter Mondale wasn't a vice president, was he? Child, now y'all making me have to use my brain. Because 1974, the vice president was not Walter Mondale. Oh, okay, you correct yourself. Okay, I'm about to say Mondale. Okay. Yeah, 1974 was Gerald Ford. Yeah. Child, we all forgot about Dan Quayle. Where he been? Dan Quayle said deuces. I'm going to go mind my business. Google said Mondale is the first one. Hold on. Y'all said the Google machine said that? See, now y'all got, this. Hold on. He was vice president from 1977 to 1984. But who? Yeah, it says Walter Mondale was the first vice president to move into. Yeah, it says Walter Mondale. See, I'm learning something new because I never knew that. I knew there was one. I never knew who the first one was that lived there, though. So, yeah, Walter Mondale, 1977. Look at that. I did not know that. No, he wasn't Jimmy. Women. Yeah, he was Jimmy Carter's vice president. Yeah. He was Jimmy Carter's vice president. Yes. Yeah, he was Jimmy Carter's VP. Okay, I did not know. I didn't realize it was that recent. Wow. Okay, see? I learned something. Y'all make me learn stuff. Look at that. I did not know that. Walter Mondale. I did not know that. All I remember about Walter Mondale was how bad he lost when he ran for president. I just remember how bad that man lost. Baby, he only got his home state in Washington, D.C. I remember that. The rest of the map was just red. The only state Walter Mondale won was his home state That is it. I believe Minnesota. I believe he was from Minnesota. I believe that is the only state he won, and Washington, D.C. That is it. We the only two people. D.C. voted for him and his home state. Baby, the rest of the United States was red as just red, red, red. That's all I remember about Walter Mondale. I remember that. Yeah, he ran for president. He chose Geraldine Ferraro, a woman, to be his vice president. And I think that was if they wasn't ready, child, in 1984 they wasn't ready, child. He ran against Ronald Reagan and he lost in a landslide, a bloodbath. You hear me? He won one state in Washington, D.C. Child, it was ugly. That I remember. But I don't remember him being vice president because I was a kid then. Like I didn't remember. That reminds you of an episode of Scandal. The same election that Jesse ran in, child. And I'm paying Jesse ass no attention, child. But anyway, so the 92% is represented. Kamala said no. Michelle said hell no. Get somebody else to do it, child. He said get somebody else to do it, okay? All right, y'all. It's 249 of y'all in here. Don't forget, we are raising money for the American Red Cross. If you want to make a donation, just look at the lower right-hand corner. You look at the little white heart, and the donations, 100% of the donations go to the American Red Cross. We're trying to raise $1,500. We got 30 days. We are ahead of pace, but 30 days. Okay. I wonder if Kamala will be there for the actual. Yeah, she's gonna be there for the inauguration. Yeah, she's gonna be. Everybody's gonna be at the inauguration except for Michelle. They all gonna be there. Yeah, she's gonna be there. Let me put it that way. I believe she's gonna be there. I don't believe she would not be there, but I could be wrong. I don't know her. I ain't asked her. But I don't believe she's gonna be there. I don't believe she's going anywhere. You remember when Mondale ran? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Michelle said get somebody else to do it, child. All right. Well, let's get to this last little tidbit. Can I tell y'all something? Y'all, I don't know if I'm gonna watch this Diddy thing. I don't. I've heard a lot of people basically saying that there's really no new information. There are a few little tidbits here and there, but for the most part, there's really no new information, child, in what the people done said. At this point, I just want the trial to start so we can see what's gonna happen. But today, Diddy's attorneys filed some paperwork, so let's read through it. Shout out to Tracy for sending it to me, baby. I didn't even ask for it. It was just in my email. You see how Tracy be loving on me? So let's share it. Let's read over it, honey. Let's read over this so y'all can get the update on what's going on with the case. This is the Diddy case. This is his legal case, okay? Trump didn't come to Biden's. Yeah, he didn't show up, so... Yeah, it's on Peacock. I just don't know if I have enough energy for it, y'all. I'm serious. Especially not to just hear the same information we've heard. Like, Kamala and Joe are big on tradition. Hold on. Musk will sit in Michelle's seat, child. Oh, did y'all hear what Steve Bannon said? Oh, shoot. I forgot to tell y'all. Did y'all hear what Steve Bannon said? Y'all know who Steve Bannon is, right? Steve Bannon was basically, Donald Trump's right-hand man that basically ran, y'all know Steve Bannon. Baby, Steve Bannon said that it is his goal to get Elon Musk. Hold on, I'm going to read it to y'all. Don't take my word for it. Don't take, Hold on. He did an interview. He did an interview yesterday. Let me read y'all what it says. Steve Bannon targets Elon Musk, pledges to expel him from the MAGA movement. He said, quote unquote, he is truly an evil guy. Now, y'all, when Steve Bannon calls you an evil guy, y'all, Steve Bannon, baby. So, baby, they fighting over there. MAGA land, they fighting. They are fighting down to the MAGA land, child. They are fighting down to the MAGA land, honey. And y'all already know what I'm doing. I'm sitting back here sipping my tea. I'm sipping my tea, okay? Moving right along. Now, let's get through this. Okay. So let's read through this. This is the paperwork that was filed in Diddy's legal case. We ain't talking about the civil case. This is his legal case, okay? His attorneys filed this today, January the 14th. So let's read through it. It says, Dear Judge, we're going to call him S because I don't want to screw up that man's name. Dear Judge S, we write on behalf of our client, Sean Combs, to request a modification of the terms of the protective order to require the government to electronically produce videos described in paragraph 12A and 12C of the indictment. The protective order includes a novel provision making this video evidence available for inspection only and not electronically produced. So Pam was explaining that basically they're not giving them an actual copy. They're just letting them like watch it, but they're not letting them take a copy with them, which I don't know why, but okay. Having received these videos, it is now abundantly clear that they confirm Mr. Combs' innocence and that their full exculpatory value cannot be investigated and used unless they are electronically produced. Rule 16A, i.e., expressly requires production of copies of such materials to the defense, and there is no plausible good cause to restrict access to them under Rule 16D1. Accordingly, they should be produced in the normal course so that the defense may evaluate and use them in the same manner as the other Rule 16 and Brady material. The 9 videos at issue are the so-called freak-off tapes that victim 1, aka Cassie, that the government has repeatedly referenced, causing wild speculation in the media. Contrary to what the government has led this court and the public to believe, the so-called freak-offs were private sexual activity between fully consenting adults in a long-term relationship. Like many Americans in the privacy of their own bedrooms, they sometimes film their sexual activity. These videos ambiguously show that the person alleged in the indictment to be victim 1 not only consented but thoroughly enjoyed herself. All right, some stuff was redacted. These recordings corroborate that witnesses have told the government, namely victim 1, and then they redacted. The recordings also directly refute the allegations that Mr. Combs kept these videos as collateral. These recordings were not on Mr. Combs' devices, and they were not seized from his house. Rather, victim 1 kept these videos on her own device for years and produced them to the government herself. Moreover, contrary to innumerable, sensationalistic media reports, the videos do not depict sex parties. There are no secret cameras, no orgies, no other celebrities involved, no underground tunnels, no minors, and not so much as a hint of coercion or violence. Far from the government's lurid descriptions, the video shows adults having consensual sex, plain and simple. At the bottom, this case is about whether victim one was or was not a willing participant in her private sex life with Mr. Combs. The videos confirm that she plainly was. Oh. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well. Background. Soon after Mr. Combs was charged, the parties began negotiating the terms of a protective order. During those negotiations, the government insisted over defense objection that certain videos obtained from victim one and depicting alleged free calls would not be electronically produced and would instead only be made available for in-person viewing while monitored by law enforcement. The government explained that victim one, whose attorney gave these videos to the government, requested that they not be produced to protect her privacy and that the government would honor that request. To ensure we would receive discovery without further delay, the defense agreed to receive the discovery under the conditions while reserving the right in the proposed order to later seek modifications of designations from the court. On October the 7th of 2024, the court so ordered the proposed protective order. After spending 4 weeks attempting to schedule viewing of the evidence, the defense was finally able to watch the videos under the supervision of law enforcement on November the 20th of 2024 and December the 13th of 2024. The evidence consists of 9 videos depicting 6 ambiguously consensual sexual encounters. Redacted, redacted, redacted. In all 6 of these encounters, victim one is not only consenting, she is evidently happy, dominant, and completely in control. Redacted, 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 redacted. There is no evidence of any violence, coercion, threats, or manipulation whatsoever. There is no evidence that anyone is incapacitated or under the influence of drugs or excessive alcohol consumption. There is certainly no evidence of trafficking. Wow. Wow. These are all this is all the stuff that they're citing, the court cases and all that stuff, child. We ain't reading through all that. Okay. All right. Because there is no good cause to restrict defense counsel access to the videos, and because the videos must be disclosed pursuant to Brady and Rule 16, we respectfully request that the protective order be modified to require the government to electronically produce the videos of Mr. Combs and victim one to Mr. Combs' counsel with the attorney's possession only, designation under the protective order. Signed respectfully, yada, 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 boo, da, boo, da, boo. Y'all got some questions. I got some questions. I got questions. So, you mean to tell me a couple of months ago, y'all talked about all these gigabytes, metabytes, trigobytes of data that the government had to go through to view, to look at, yada, 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 yada. And you mean to tell me that all they have are the 6 videos that Cassie gave them? So you mean to tell me all the videos they took from both houses, all those electronics they took, laptops and everything else? So what were those? Those were just beats. Those were songs. Those were video. Like, you mean to tell me that's all they got? I don't know, y'all. That's all they have of the videos that Cassie gave them. They don't have no other videos of Diddy doing nothing with nobody. Right, Blockbuster videos he didn't return. Some ain't, y'all, some ain't, some, Diddy ain't had nothing on his phone? Nothing. He had no videos. No, he had nothing. Just 6 videos. That's it. Just 6 videos. That's it. Just the 6. Am I tripping? Something don't sound right, y'all. I refuse to believe that a couple of months ago we was down to the courthouse and the government was talking about all the troglodytes of data. I don't know if that's a real word, child. All of the data that they had to encrypt. Remember they were talking about it was encrypted and all of this data they had to go through. You mean to tell me that all they got is 6 videos that came from Cassie? Nothing from Diddy? They didn't find nothing at Diddy house. I mean, nothing. Something don't sound right to me. Am I tripping? Something don't sound right. I don't believe that they didn't find nothing down to the Diddy house. Now, I don't believe that. They went to 2 houses. And they got all them damn equipment and the videos and the laptops and stuff. That's all they got. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't know, I'm nobody's attorney. I didn't go to nobody's law school. Okay. So I am nobody's attorney, but I feel like they got us looking to the left when we should be looking to the right. I said, I feel like they got us looking to the left when we should be looking to the right. Hold on a second. Something coming on my phone. Something coming through on my phone. Hold on. Let me say this. That was somebody calling me to tell me something. Listen. Let me just say my eye in the sky is listening. That's all I'm going to say. My eye in the sky is listening. My eye in the sky is listening. I might have to have a members only conversation. My eye in the sky is listening. Anyway, but I'm just saying, y'all, we just gotta. Let me ask y'all this. I will say this before because I'm about to get off of here. We'll be back in an hour to talk about these housewives. But I'm gonna say this. if if other videos do exist, if people were drugged or drunk, would it look like it was against their will? I'm just asking a question. I said if. If. I ain't saying it was. I'm saying if. Hold on. Let me put y'all on mute one more time. Hold on. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Yep, I was just trying to see if there was some information. But yeah, so with that being said, you guys, look, let me say this. And I know y'all ain't gonna like what I'm about to say. I know y'all not gonna like what I'm about to say. Let me say this to y'all. We know that the AUSA that originally charged Diddy has resigned. He's gone into private practice. We know that this administration that's coming in may not be all concerned about convicting Diddy. And now it sounds like, I don't know, child. I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all know where I'm going with that. Where's the LeBron, Kevin, Kanye, Kim tapes, etc.? The tapes might still be there, but again, is it consensual? Remember, I told y'all months ago that being a freak ain't against the law. Anyway, let me get off of here, y'all. I'm about to get off of here. I'll be back in an hour on the review channel to talk about the Housewives, y'all. Let me eat my dinner. I ain't even ate dinner yet. But thank y'all for being here. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button on your way out the door. Okay? Hit that like button on your way out the door. Well, he can't pardon Diddy. Diddy ain't been convicted of anything yet. But they can definitely drop the charges. I mean, they can do that. And with that, I'm out, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Mwah! Peace. I don't know what you're talking about, just Jonathan. All right.